In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone. Hi Jenny G. Hi Jen Cat. How are you? I love your kitty cat. I wish I had a cat. That's the one thing I miss. I don't think I want another animal, a dog, but I wish I had a cat. Maybe I should get a bunny. You think I should get a bunny? I don't know bunnies. Oh well. So I have a question for you all. What's another phrase? Hold on. So, you know how when people say calm down and it makes you more crazy, right? What's another phrase similar to that if somebody says it to you, you would you want to fight, right? Like calm down. Like I never say calm down, right? I'm always like calm down, right? So I know I can't say it, right? To anyone. I can say it to myself. I can't say it to other people because it don't come out right. It comes out like you is crazy and I'm trying to calm you down, but I'm yelling at you. What's another phrase? Put it in the comments that maybe if said softly, you could hear it better. Oh, wait. I have so much back pain right now, y'all. I have so much back pain. And I know it's the eclipse that's coming. So tomorrow, I might do the show early tomorrow so that I can go to the beach and just maybe just lay on the sand because the most grounding material you can have in the world is sand. I don't know if you know that. It is the most grounding material because water never takes the sand away from where it belongs. I mean, there's been some extreme circumstances with hurricanes and shit where in Florida the water moved the sand 3 blocks up. So it can happen, but it's not meant to go anywhere. The sand is always meant to stay where it's supposed to be, always. Unless you've got some extreme shit like in Florida where they had sand piled up like to a 10-foot building. Extreme circumstances. We've never seen it before, but this is a new world right now. So, I mean, right now, I don't even want to. I don't want to deal with hurricane season because Florida be getting plummeted. But normally, sand stays where it's at, even in the worst of circumstances, unless you're in Florida. So maybe tomorrow, I just want to go in the sand. I think tomorrow is the 25th. I just want to go in the sand and maybe just lay there and meditate and get grounded again. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just can't take this eclipse energy because it's in Aries. Now, I don't have a single fucking sign in Aries, but I'm fire. And yeah. Aries, how are you doing out there? Aries. Aries, how are you doing out there? Anybody has any complaints? Are you like ready to fight yet? Are you ready to fight? But you're like, let me know. Let me know in the comments because it's not good out here. These astrology streets are a goddamn mess. And to tell you the truth, I just want a heat pad. Does anybody have one of those old-fashioned douchebags? Does anybody still have them in the house? Grandma used to use it, remember? They were douchebags, and then they were heating pads. I miss those old-fashioned heating pads, even though I don't think they were like healthy to use. Like that shit could burn the shit out of you. And your mama be like, oh, I wrapped it in a towel. If you can't do all that shit, then it's not doing what it was. Anyhow, I just need some heat on my back. I don't even need a massage. I just need some heat. And Neptune is going into Aries either a day or two after the eclipse. It's all a nightmare right now. So remember, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Aries is a fighting planet, and you're going to get triggered. Don't. Y'all better know what these astrology streets are trying to tell y'all, because don't try it. It's a lose-lose. Everybody going to get arrested. Everybody going to get arrested. It is not worth it. I'm telling you, you've already been warned, so be forewarned the way I've warned you, because I tried to warn you. In any case, talking about being warned, we have an astrology teacher that is willing to come. What? Please try again. What? Oh my God, this is so annoying. Come on, you worked this morning. Work with me. Open up. Damn it. All right. Hold on a second. I know where to find it. Is anybody's phone constantly dirty? Mine is constantly dirty. Oh, is it a Venus? All right. I'm having like glitches in my system. All right, let me find charm. Charm. There you go. Oh, my phone's always dirty, and I be cleaning. I know. Like, what is up with my fingernails? Not my fingernails. My why is this bothering me? I should take everything off tonight. Oh, here it is. It said, please use this one instead. I don't know the difference between the two, but I have to trust her. I will trust you. There we go. AirDrop, laptop, done. And let me copy, done, save photo. Okay, let's try it one more time. We are going to bring in Dr. Charm on April 12th. I will be in attendance because I know nothing about astrology. I know I act like I do, but I don't. On April 12th, 2025. And please, please come join us. It is every Saturday for 3 weeks at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's $100 for the 3 weeks, which is to me very reasonable. And just contact Charm directly, 404-832-5179. And Dr. Charm was a real medical doctor. All right, guys. There you go. I'll just put that up here. But I got to take it down because it covers the thing. There you go. Anywho, um, anywho, we were talking about Neptune is in Aries. The eclipse is in Aries. And I'm gonna tell you something. Try not to like Aries is one of those signs that you think you can get over in someone and then they sprout up and beat your ass, right? So try not to bully anyone by just try. Well, first of all, you shouldn't be bullying people anyway, but just in case you're the bullying type, just in case you're an asshole, don't. Don't. You don't know the grit and guts anyone is carrying inside. Just like you don't know what other people are going through, you don't know how someone can rise up against you and really defend themselves. Like, you never know. So during this eclipse, people are going to find their strength. And some people going to get shocked. Okay? Hi, 1D. I had to take a Tylenol because I just can't be in pain right now. Like tonight, I just want to lay on my back, put a pillow underneath my legs, and I just want to lay there. That's all I want to do. All right. Greetings, 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 incognito, greetings, everyone. Purple Passion, incognito. All right. Hi, Marcella Amare. This tea seems to be helping, though. Ah, right, Noel? My phone is always dirty and I be cleaning it. Yes, I know. It's dirty right now and I hate it because I don't want to rub it against my pajamas because now I got to go to bed and I don't want my pajamas to bring like the phone of the streets in, but I'll clean it before I go to bed. All right. Who is watching Married to the Medicine Child? I couldn't even turn on Real Housewives of Atlanta first because of the reunion of Married to the Medicine. Now, I did watch a little bit of Real Housewives to Atlanta, and it is probably the most phoniest show on TV right now. I see why they ended it early. They can't get a show out this shit. I see why they asked Phaedra back. They can't get a show out. Portia cannot carry the show alone. Portia is an ensemble. Portia needed Kenya. Portia needs Candy. Portia is not a standalone. She's not that funny. She's not that pretty. Um, what else? She has to film with her mom. I'm thinking because no one likes her. And by the way, don't I have a predicted it about her and Shamia? How come y'all didn't say nothing? Tracey predicted it. I already told y'all they weren't friends. Um, I saw it on the first episode, on the very first episode. I was like, these hoes are not friends. They are not friends. Also, I already knew that they were pushing Shamia because I didn't know. Now, I did not know Sharia comes from real money. I did not know that. But since she comes from real money, Shamia's contract must have been on point because I looked at the picture for their peach, and Shamia standing up, kind of like bigger than the rest of them. You gotta look at things. I be looking at things. It's like, why is Shamia like all like willy nilly in the middle of everything? Let me see. Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16 cast. And by the way, like Charles Oakley, you need to get kicked out of a stadium. Like you are not a nice man. Like Charles Oakley is like old now. Am I allowed to call somebody old? Because I'm old. But am I allowed to call somebody old? Because I know you young folks like to call us old, but act old. I don't see the picture that they use on the television. Why is that separate? Hmm. Anywho, I'll take a picture. I'll freeze it next time. Ah, take a picture. They must have updated that picture and made Shamia front and center. That's all I'm saying. Oh, they had to update it and bring Phaedra on. Oh. Oh, this time Portia is front and center. Portia's front and center online. But what I saw on TV, Shamia was bigger than life. Who are they kidding? But they put Phaedra and Shamia on the same level because they both come from real money. That's why. Anywho, I will find that picture. Anywho, he looks old. He walk like a granddaddy. Like, Charles, go exercise somewhere. Vanna, Vanna. Thank you. Thank you, Purple. This tea is very good. Juanita said, and Shamia had them short showing them thighs, baby. There's nothing better than a pair of black thighs. Big thighs don't lie. Carlito, I love wait, Phaedra? Wait, Real Housewives of Atlanta or oh yeah, Married to the Medicine. Phaedra said those ladies are trash. I'm surprised she called them ladies. They hoes. Hi, John Doe. Yes, I'm live. I'm live every night. No, if I can be on every night. Tomorrow I might be a little early. I haven't decided. It's just that I'm going somewhere tomorrow and there's music in the background and YouTube and somebody else's music. They start acting crazy. So I might do a live show tomorrow. Because I'm gonna go karaoke. Um, unless the show could just be watching me karaoke. I mean, that's a whole show. That's a whole show. Hey, Miss Tracy, I've heard the recent drama. No, I didn't hear that, John Doe. Why? What happened? They big mad about Phaedra saying they trash. Okay, let me tell you something. You must go live during. I'm gonna try. That means I got to bring a stand. I got a stand I could use. I'll bring a stand tomorrow. That means I got to bring a stand. I got to bring lighting. I got to bring my own mic. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what song I'm gonna sing. Everybody gets shaded, child. It's all right. Nia may be having some mental health issues after her divorce, child. All right. Let's look at some videos. I mean, do you all agree? Are the ladies trash? Do you all agree? I kind of think they're trash. I kind of think they're very trash. I was only watching the show because of Phaedra, ladies. Don't get it twisted. And I want to know if they're coming back. I really want to know if they're coming back.
Literally not want to bash black owned businesses, but I'm going to show you exactly why I need to expose them. Also, I was sketchy when I called.
I need some more tea, child. That tea was good. Toya, I'm watching Toya play both sides of the fence. Toya hides her hands and the rocks that are in them. Y'all did not like Phaedra at all. Phaedra is self-made. Phaedra don't need no man. Y'all have been sitting up there with some cheating ass husbands and still trying to act like y'all can save face after everything that we know over the season. And Phaedra ain't got that problem. Let me put up the fair use because I still don't know what the rule is when I use a little clip like this, because they are apt to cancel it out somehow. I don't even know the rules in all of that, to be honest with you. So let me just see something, because like, can I use 10 seconds? Can I use a minute? I think this was 2 minutes long. I really have no idea what the rules are with YouTube. But I think if I put up this sign, I'm safe. Into studio. Sorry, guys. That's the saint from this morning. Where's the sign? I think if I put this up, I might be safe. All right. I guess. I really don't know. I don't know. I think everything here was just a little weird. Let me get some more videos up here. Here's a good one. Guess what I found out? There's a UFO committee here on the island, and I'm going to join it. I'm going to have stories to tell you all. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Season watching Married to Medicine, it's almost getting childish. So this whole recent discourse about Married to Medicine being cast full of mean girls made me think, y'all ain't even watching the show. When was they ever not mean girls? Y'all remember how they put Mariah out the group? Y'all saying Dr. Simone is a mean girl? Like, Dr. Simone been a mean girl. She was the OG flip-flopper. Her and Mariah was real life friends. She flipped on her for Quad, and they iced her out of the group of the show she created. Like, and let's not forget, Toya was talking about Mariah's child and who her father was. Was y'all not around for season 1? That's what led up to the fight, and nobody took Mariah's side. I really knew that they was mean was how they treated Lisa Nicole. Lisa Nicole did not do nothing to them ladies for them to treat her the way that they treated her. I love me some Married to Medicine, but I always thought, like, what was their issue with that woman? I think now the antics on the show is like, it's getting to a point where the entertainment factor is going, and now it's just getting to a point now. Cause we know, even though Heavenly is my girl, she been how she been. And now it's like, okay, girl. It's just funny to me how people didn't think they was mean when they brought Sweet Tea on the show to spite Quad. Why y'all didn't think they was mean then? Probably gonna be my last season watching Married to Medicine, because it's almost getting childish at this point. Y'all tell me what you think, because like I said, I think they are a group of long-time mean girls. Like, this is not new behavior. They always acted like this.
They always acted ugly. They always acted like this. They always screaming, yelling. They always a bunch of bitches, bunch of hoes. They always been like that, in my psychic opinion. Right? Right? She looking good. Girl, don't get abducted, right? Oh my God. Juanita's like all doctors are mean and their families. Oh, Dr. Heavenly is the worst. She is the worst. Right? They just need to start having fun. Oh my goodness. Phaedra got called out. She didn't think they would play the crypt that Heavenly asked if it was okay. Yeah, I didn't really see it that way. I don't know. Purple Passion, I didn't really see it that way. She said it's okay for Apollo to come. I didn't hear that his wife would be there. One, Apollo said his wife wasn't going to be there. But I'm curious, why did Apollo need to be there? Like, were they inviting Apollo, who they don't know, on the show for Phaedra? Like, were they hoping her and Apollo would have an affair? Like, what was the mode of operating that they were running under? And when Phaedra flipped the switch, as a Phaedra would do, she called that Jew in that knows Apollo's family, as I would have done the same thing, Purple Passion. I'd have been like, I'm fixing everyone. Come. Boom. And handle it. It turns out that Apollo showed up with his wife after he was telling producers and all of them he wasn't going to show up with his wife. So what was he trying to do? Was he trying to shock Phaedra? Was everybody trying to get under Phaedra? So what if she knew her ex-husband was ex-husband? She can't invite someone. I'm so shocked at how these ladies flipped the script on the whole Apollo thing. They tried to make her look bad via Apollo. Ex-husband. Ciao. Whew. I don't know. I thought Phaedra did the right thing. Brought Chicken or Chazen or whatever his name is. He muscled down. He got a lot of muscles. Nothing wrong with a badass body. And you heard Phaedra. We're not sleeping together. But definitely brought Apollo for a reaction. But then Apollo brought the wife, and they all looking at Phaedra like, oh, he brought the wife. And that's the woman that he cheated on her with. They were trying to get under Phaedra, but Phaedra already had a plan and brought big dark chocolate swimming in, like, what's that, Hershey chocolate. She just, and fixed them all. And even after that, they found a way to have Apollo be the reason why Phaedra walked out or something. Those ladies are trash. Trash. They're mean. They're trash. I'm so disappointed in them that I don't know how they can get me back next year. One deep. They act like they got a crush on Apollo. Exactly. And what was this private conversation they needed to have with Apollo the next day? The very next day, they had a private conversation with Apollo and his wife, and it was a Phaedra bash. No one asked you to be there. No is a whole sentence, Apollo, and your dumbass could have said no. And then the girlfriend turned wife, turned ungirlfriend, unwife, was like, what did she scream? Apollo don't want you? Oh, well, you sound like you have a problem. You sound like in your household, your narcissistic Apollo is comparing you to Phaedra. This actually seemed very similar to Dr. G and Toya and them. They envy Phaedra. Dr. Heavenly, especially, she even tries to dress like Phaedra. What? That's good. Exactly. Phaedra owned him. No loyalty. No loyalty. Maybe. I mean, I really think Phaedra thought Heavenly was trolling her, and I don't think she expected her to actually invite him. I mean, maybe. But yeah. Phaedra fixed all their asses and came with deep dark chocolate. It was beautiful. Apollo does need the money. They invited Apollo for the ratings. Good point. That means the show ain't trash. Ain't nobody watching that stupid show. Well, for the Married to the Medicine, the men, because there's so many of them, get their own segment. I like that part. I like when the men speak. I really do. But that's just me. I like it when the men come on. Apollo's broke. Apollo's trash. That part, Miss Tracy, the irony now, Apollo and his wife are divorcing. They might have been divorcing then when Heavenly invited him because she wasn't supposed to be there. I don't know, child. And another one. They didn't go through? Why does this always happen? Or maybe it did go through.
Just got done watching Married to Medicine season 11 reunion part 1, and I'd like to double down that Letitia and Greg need to not come back on the show. Let me further explain. Maybe for one, they both cannot hold each other accountable, nor can they hold themselves accountable. Greg is a narcissist and Letitia ass is slow. She's the type of bitch that sit down and believe exactly what a nigga say about the next bitch. She's a pillow listener. We have the niggas that are pillow talkers, and then we have the bitches that are pillow listeners, and Letitia is one of them. She is happy that she gets to get into the funds, which really ain't that funding because if anything and everything, when I get on this TV, and make it big, my titties gonna be picked up, lifted up, and not one. And if you picking up what I'm putting down, if I have big titties and they already on the ground before I get the money, best believe that's gonna be the first time that I got the money because they gonna be off the ground. Do you hear me? So Letitia, I think that y'all need to take a break. Both of y'all do the work, get the help that y'all need before y'all able to come back into that space because I do believe that Married to Medicine cast do have a growing space. Like they do know how to eventually start growing. You two motherfuckers still stuck on, oh, quiet here, quiet man here, quiet this, quiet that. And the only reason y'all still stuck on quiet is because your man still stuck on quiet. And you can't get that through your simple minded ass head. You will refuse to believe that your man still has something for quiet. Well, baby, news motherfucking flash. The only bitches that can get your man mad is you and the motherfucking mama that birthed his ass. If another hoe is getting your man mad, is that's because he still feels some type of way about that another hoe. That's free game. You need to catch it. See you later.
She right though. She absolutely right. If your man gets mad over a woman, he got feelings for her. Boom. Point blank. And you don't need to be married. Boom. So you want to be on that show? You want to take the taxes and Be the be the house nigga? Well, that's what you are then. Boom. You got exactly what you wanted, sweet tea. And he's abusive. How about that? And he's abusive. So you got the quad. See, that's that mean girl shit. That's that real mean girl shit. That's exactly what Phaedra was talking about. Did you hear about King and his luxury car service? Looks like quad half scrub. What does that mean? Give me a little bit more. I mean, I heard about the luxury car service, but did he get arrested or something? I think Phaedra and Apollo are in cahoots when it comes to this reality TV. They are they are con artists, and they know. Oh, that gave me a headache. And they know how to play the reality TV game to get this TV money. Oh, he's being sued. They said it wasn't true. Guys, am I really going to care? Like, I don't know. Am I really going to care? It's okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I like King. I don't think he's the brains of the group, right? I think he might be a little slow, but I just do love his look. I'm sorry. I just like chocolate men. I love his look. So it is what it is. And do I like chocolate men? Yeah, I guess I do. Do I? I believe I do. It's just chocolate muscles. Like I'm not gonna find a fault with him. So if he's being sued, he's being sued. And thank you, Victim Chicks. How are you, sweetie? One Deep says, yep, they're scammers. They said it wasn't true. Of course, they're going to say it wasn't true. Phaedra said she knows Apollo's every move. Interesting. Well, she has to talk with him, because of the kids. So let me see. Miss Tracey. Oh, by the way, I have a Dear Tracey column on St. Croix Times, and you can email me at, let me get it right before I start. I think it's at St. Croix Times, info at St. Croix Times. Let me find it. Do you guys remember? Oh my God. Oh no, I think I put it with a K. Do you guys remember? Oh God damn it. No, I don't know how to spell his name. Uh, uh, why wouldn't I put his name in? All right, I'll do it this way. St. Croix, St. Croix, Times.com. I think it's info So it's kind of like the readings where you call in for a reading, right? And I'm usually like, "What's your question?" And then I answer your question. Well, if you guys remember, some of you may not remember because you're so young, but there used to be a Dear Ann Landers or a Dear Abby. And from the time I was a kid, I always wanted to be a Dear Abby. Well, I am Dear Tracy, and I am answering questions for the paper, for the St. Croix Times. So please take a look. It's St. Croix. It's St. Croix Times, and then if you have a question, it's info at St. Croix Times, and it can be published. So you are anonymous, first of all. And you could definitely send me like a fake name. Like, I really don't care. It could be like Miss Apple Bottoms. I don't care. All right. All right. What you guys share? Sherry Love, good evening. Hi, good evening, Sherry Love. Agreed. They have kids, and he took that charge for her, but they make good TV. Is that what happened? He took a charge for her? Very good advice, Miss Tracy gives. Reach out. Oh my God. Thank you, Purple Passion. You can reach out to me for a personal reading, first of all. Let's just start there. And that's for like 15 minutes or 30 minutes. We talk live, blah, 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 blah. Or you could, I love this. Oh, thank you. Or you could do the Dear Tracy. But the only thing about the Dear Tracy is that it's going to get published once a month. So you have to wait. But the ones that get published, I will send back to you immediately, right? The ones that we choose, I'm going to send it back to you before it gets published, because I'll be like, oh, yours is getting published. All right. And it's getting some traction. Ooh, ooh, wait a minute. All right, I'm over myself. Congratulations. Thank you. I love Dear Tracy. Thank you. Yes, Phaedra was brought on for the ratings, and yet she didn't fit in. She was a fish out of water. It didn't work. They hated her too much to to bring her in. It's so sad. But she did look cute on the show, though. I need another cup of tea, child. That shit was good.
So, part one of season 11, Married to Medicine reunion, premiered last night. And I'm going to tell y'all my biggest take from it, okay? I think I have figured out or cracked the code as to what Simone's problem is with Quad. Because we keep going back. Simone keeps saying, you gave us your ass to kiss, da-da-da-da-da. She keeps saying that, right? And I thought to myself, you brought up Sister Circle. Last season, y'all made this big old deal about it, and I finally think I've cracked the code. First part to the code is, Simone doesn't like the fact that Cecil likes Quad.
Yes.
Cecil thinks Quad is cool. He
Yes.
thinks she's smart, intelligent, all of that. And I want y'all to keep in mind, this is the same Simone that had a problem with him hanging out with his assistant and made a big old deal about that, okay? So let that sink in.
Yeah.
Another thing is, Simone can't seem to grasp the fact that Quad did not want to be around y'all because y'all did not support her when she told y'all about her experiences in her marriage with Greg.
Yeah.
She talked about him being an abuser, and y'all sat up there and literally said nothing in her defense at any point. Simone, you always running your mouth. You didn't say, Greg, Quad told us you doing this. Is this true? Da 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 da. So when she dipped on y'all and went to Sister Circle and found some women that would support her during her time in her divorce and what she went through, you didn't like it. Y'all wanted her to beg, grovel, and crawl for y'all's friendship, and she didn't.
Right.
And Simone, as somebody who's a doctor, you should understand that. That's why Quad is able to just take your apology and move on, because she wants you to think about it. Think about why I wasn't talking to you, Simone. It had to go past that. But Simone thinks she's in the right for doing what she did. And as y'all can see, this is the preview. They get into it. And Quad is absolutely right. To invite Greg and his new wife into the group as if Quad didn't exist was corny, and y'all did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So this blow up that they have, that everybody's been showing on social media, is warranted, and I'm always on Quad's side. I don't know what Simone's problem is. I really truly don't. But I just told y'all what her problem is.
Yeah, you do. He nails it. Let's just call him psychic. What's his name? Psychic Bahati Beauty. That's your name? Psychic Bahati Beauty. Let's just call him that, because that shit is the truth. He is the truth.com. Simone is envious of Quad. Yes. Oh, thank you, Cherie, love. Thank you. Yeah, they're very cliquish, Sylvester. Yes. They're very cliquish. Thank you, 1D. Yes, dreams come true, Tracey. I love 100%. Thank you. This actually is a dream come true. My dear Tracey column, I am over the moon happy. Now listen. Boom. Georgia Peach, he did it. Now listen. I mentioned this earlier, but there weren't enough people on. Please put in the comments, what is something like calm down that if somebody says to you, you look at them like, I know you did not just tell me to calm down. What's another phrasing like that if you heard it another way, same words, but if you heard it another way, and I don't know what that way is yet, it could be heard differently. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, Curtis. Cheating Curtis. Curtis already said you all been together 11 years and you still can't get it right. Listen, I know for me personally, I could not handle this group. I am way too spiritual. I'm way too sensitive. I can tell what everybody's saying, thinking, all this bullshit. Your mouths won't even be open. I'll be like, why you say that? Like, that's what, and then I would be looking like the weird one. Oh, Tracy's so weird. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, 1D. I like that. Oh, Georgia Peach, congratulations on the column. They picked the perfect person for advice column. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited. I think I've wanted to do something like this since I was 10 years old. It's dead ass. I would get the newspaper because my dad would get the paper, and one side of my family would look at the cartoons, and I'd be like, can I read Dear Abby, please? And it'd be like, and they would just give me the column. My dad would be like, let me finish the paper first. And I'm like, but damn, like the paper is so thick and you could just give it to me and I just give it right back. Like, I don't take that long to read. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. So it's finally here. Yes. Thank Thank you, Sylvester. I'm so excited. Wait, they're basically doing the adult telephone game where you repeat something, it comes out different? No, no. What are you talking about? Just general advice? Well, I mean, do you want me to get in bed with you? No help? Like, do you want me to tell you how to? No, no. Listen, it's for the public, so I don't know. What do you when you say just general advice? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know if it's general. The one you could look at the one I have out right now in the St. Croix Times. Like, look at the ones that were chosen and then judge from there. But I went in deep with at least one of them. I went in a little deep. No, I mean, it's kind of like the way I do the readings, except that you see it in writing. I don't hold back. Oh, it's definitely psychic. It's like the answer is from Spirit Tarot, the cards. All right. But remember, like, I'm 62 years old, right? So at 62, am I 62? I think so. I've been lying for so many years. Um, at 62 years old, it comes a point in your life where I've had the experience. So it's going to be based on the tarot, but I'm a 62-year-old broad. I don't need the tarot anymore, right? I could just let spirit take over now and just give really, really healthy, futuristic advice. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be joining a UFO club here. By the way, the hotel that I work across is haunted. I don't feel nothing, no. I've been all up in that hotel. I'm not feeling anything. But then there was this weird guy that came, and the ghost did not like him. So they literally kicked him out. They kept throwing his bags all over the room. It was really funny. He came to talk to me about it, and I was like, that's Chris. And then I went into my psychic realm without the cards. I went into my psychic realm, and I was like, you did some bad things. Boom, to his face. And he looks at me and he goes, I did. So I was like, were you in the army? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, you're one of those people that enjoy the army. You're one of those people that went through neighborhoods and just obliviated everybody. And he's like, yeah, I did. And I said, and you enjoyed it? He said, yeah, I did. And I was like, you need to apologize. And then he said something really weird. He said, I'm paraphrasing. Everything's paraphrasing at this point. What I said, what he said. And he goes, COVID too. And he said it like a couple of times. And I'm like, COVID? What is he talking about with COVID? But I said this inside my head to the point where I was like, what is COVID about? And he goes, I'm a respiratory therapist. And he said, sometimes I would disconnect the breathing apparatus to help. And they would pass on. So I said to him, you literally kill people. And he said, yes. And I was sitting next to this little girl, the girl that I gave the clothes to. I was sitting, she doesn't like me to call her a little girl, but I particularly enjoy it. So, but she doesn't like it, right? So today I had to change it. And I was like, young lady, child. And anything to be called a little girl again, right? Because I know what 63 feels like. She doesn't know yet. So if somebody calls you a little girl, like, no, that's not true. She's a young lady. But she was right there. And then in my mind, I was like, this guy is like, it doesn't matter. So then Sheena from Sheena's World, she's been on the show. She texted me the next day and she said he is a legal serial killer. True story. Why did I tell you this story? Because I don't need the cards anymore. Like, I read him for filth to the point where he confessed. So then the next day, I was like, okay, I got to go to the cops. I got to report this, blah, 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 blah. But by the time I got to work, he had already checked out because the ghosts were not happy with his presence. Really funny shit. Oh, absolutely, Georgia Peach. Your advice column's gonna be like talking to that favorite auntie that's not going to take your bullshit. Oh, and then somebody asked me at work, they were like, do you give advice? They don't, a lot of people don't know who I am. I've only started telling people because that bitch called me a witch. And I figure if she's gonna call me a witch, I might as well tell people that I'm a psychic because I'm not going to let her call me out my face, even though I am a witch. But in this little town, it could be like a derogatory thing, but like you don't even know. Like, I'm the good witch Glenda shit. That's who I am, although I do like to curse, right? Doesn't really matter. In any case, she called me a witch and it was my key to confess. So right after that, I tell everybody, oh, I'm a psychic. I do this for a living. Like, you're never going to catch me out there, bitch. Right? That bitch. And so one of the owners across the street, he was like, do you give advice? And I was like, yeah, but they don't know, like, I'm doing cards. They're like, do you give advice? And he goes, and I go, yeah. He goes, no. He's like, I'm asking because I hear you. He's like, I'm not trying to eavesdrop or anything, but it's just that I could hear you. And I was like, no, it's fine. And he's like, are you Big Mama? I love that. I love that. I was like, yeah, I'm Big Mama. Call me Big Mama Dory. Oh, I told him, I was like, that totally made my day. Big Mama? Mm-mm. Yes, I'm Big Mama. Oh, nicest thing anybody could ever say to me. It was, anywho, my advice is going to be like talking to your favorite auntie that's not going to give you the bullshit. Yes. How? Oh, no, it totally has a psychic element. Totally. Oh, I'm honored to have met you. Oh, Tracey, even if it's on the internet. Ciao, please. What town do you live in? Because you never know if I'm going to be in your town. We can have a meet and greet like I did in Atlanta. I'm coming back to Atlanta, y'all. So let's do this. Laugh out loud. Read my question above. Okay. Did I answer it, Noel? Oh, I only saw that part, but I didn't see that. Oh no, it has both sides to it. Yes. And Sylvester says the backstabbing fights and nonsense gibberish is so unladylike. Black women are more than that. However, it is what it is. Yeah, I think that there's an element where have they advanced, not black women in general, but have they advanced emotionally? So in this case, you get these highly educated women that mentally are trash. They're just trash. But this young man, I think I'm gonna play it one more time. He
So,
nailed it.
part one of season 11, Married to Medicine reunion, premiered last night. And I'm going to tell y'all my biggest take from it, okay? I think I have figured out or cracked the code as to what Simone's problem is with Quad because we keep going back. We keep going back. Simone keeps saying, you gave us your ass to kiss, da 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 da. She keeps saying that, right? And I thought to myself, you brought up Sister Circle. Last season, y'all made this big old deal about it, and I finally think I've cracked the code. First part to the code is, Simone doesn't like the fact that Cecil likes Quad. Cecil thinks Quad is cool. He thinks she's smart, intelligent, all of that. And I want y'all to keep in mind, this is the same Simone that had a problem with him hanging out with his assistant and made a big old deal about that, okay? So let that sink in. Another thing is, Simone can't seem to grasp the fact that Quad did not want to be around y'all because y'all did not support her when she told y'all about her experiences in her marriage with Greg. She talked about him being an abuser, and y'all sat up there and literally said nothing in her defense at any point. Simone, you always running your mouth. You didn't say, Greg, Quad told us you doing this. Is this true? Da 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 da. So when she dipped on y'all and went to Sister Circle and found some women that would support her during her time in her divorce and what she went through, you didn't like it. Y'all wanted her to beg, grovel, and crawl for y'all's friendship, and she didn't. And Simone, as somebody who's a doctor, you should understand that. That's why Quad is able to just take your apology and move on, because she wants you to think about it. Think about why I wasn't talking to you, Simone. It had to go past that. But Simone thinks she's in the right for doing what she did. And as y'all can see, this is the preview. They get into it. And Quad is absolutely right. To invite Greg and his new wife into the group as if Quad didn't exist was corny, and y'all did it on purpose. So this blow up that they have, that everybody's been showing on social media, is warranted, and I'm always on Quad's side. I don't know what Simone's problem is. I really truly don't. But I just told y'all what her problem is.
You did. You absolutely did. And he absolutely right. Oh, you're in Little Rock, Arkansas? Oh, I don't know what would bring me to Little Rock, Arkansas, but you never know. I'm coming to Atlanta July. I'll be there for a long period. So it'll be like from July into August. I will be there for a long period. So we're going to have a few meet and greets then. I agree with him like 100%, because when Quad said that Ninja body slammed her on the concrete, Simone was sitting there looking like a goddamn mannequin. Dr. G body slammed Simone, Quad. Oh, don't make me cry, Bree. I don't like that. Did she file charges against him? I do not like that. All right. Got 2 more to show you guys. I was going to do a reading tonight. Do you guys think I should do a reading tonight?
For y'all. If A was married to C, like C, we as a viewer could tell. I got a scenario for y'all. If A was married to C, A did not like C. We as a viewer could tell. A divorced C. But we see B liked A's life with C. And when A divorced C, B wanted to step into A's position with C. Now B lives in A's house with C. Now, with that being said, do you think it's possible that A could be jealous of B with C when A had C first? No. So why the hell would T think Quad is jealous of her? Girl, be fucking for real. But let's get into this first Married to Medicine reunion. We start off with knowing Phaedra ass not showing up. And we see Jackie telling Simone, she about to start calling the girls these type of. And my only thing is, Jackie, these type of, I would put you as number 1. You quick to fat shame. So I really put you as number 1 mean girl. As those type of bitches. Heavenly telling us this is the first time she ain't got no beef with nobody. People got beef with her. Okay, Heavenly. Now, we see T, who thinks Quad is jealous of her, say, oh, I want to be the last to come out. Let her come out first while referring to Quad. I bet you didn't think that was going to be shown. You look crazy. You
Mm-hmm.
can. And you're in competition with someone you are not a competitor of. Clock that. Now, before we get into the mess, dress-wise, my faves, Heavenly, Toya, Quad. Sorry. I don't know what the hell Jackie was wearing. Simone needs a stylist. T needs some help. And Contessa has never gotten anything right, so I'm not surprised there. Get a never seen before clip of Phaedra saying how the girls are trash. They're demonic. She wouldn't want to help the show for shit. Well, that's what she told Toya, but the video said the girls are trash and demonic. And Heavenly thankfully giving us what I already thought. She already told this girl about Apollo wanted to film. Phaedra approved it and everything, but she brought Shaq to piss Apollo off. We see the video of apparently Shaq picking, whatever the fuck his name is, picking Phaedra up and feeling on her bunda. And she thought it was really going to eat up at Apollo, and it was a Uno reverse. So I guess it didn't go. It blew up in her face, and I think that's why she's upset that it blew up in her face on camera. Like I said, she was never really needed on the show, so okay. Then we get the update that Apollo is getting divorced because of cheating and abuse or something. Then Quad messy ass gonna be like, the person doesn't change. They just swap out the wife. Girl, we get it. We get it. And Simone put her acting hat on because she became Phaedra, asking a couple questions. Andy messy as hell. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There was a part with Simone and Quad going at it that I still am confused about. Because Quad talked about how, her and Simone had issues, but they've come to a much better place and all that. And then Simone is saying how, Quad gave everyone her ass to kiss. And then the fact that Quad was dating King for a whole year and kept him secret. Now, my thing is, why are you bothered by that? With the way y'all treated Quad, I don't even tell you the color of my shoes, even if you were looking at it. I will tell you shit about me. I divorced the man. Y'all were besties with that man. Brought that man and his new bitch to the show and rubbed that shit in my face. You think I should be telling you about my love life? When they said, when her and that short man, what's his name? What is his name? Greg. When they had the little talk on the last one reunion and abuse was brought up, y'all would talk about, no, don't put the word physical abuse. They both admitted to it. Y'all didn't really have this girl's back. I do be on some is my way or the highway. I'm a boss bitch. I'm the head bitch in charge type of shit. She's the star of the show, which she is, but you don't have to let everybody know that. But at the same time, y'all didn't treat this girl right. So why were you expecting her to be telling y'all anything about her? Simone, you want her to tell you shit when you were the one who brought on the last reunion about the incident that happened in her house when everybody else knew not to say nothing? Girl, bye. And then Simone talked about Quad was acting like she was ganged up on. She was. What the fuck are we talking about? And my favorite part was when they brought up the little clip with, well, a question, but obviously the viewers would get the clip of, T saying how Quad is just jealous of her and whatnot. And I'm glad Quad cleared her ass because you wouldn't be here without Quad. She gonna say, well, right. You wouldn't be here without Greg. Bitch, you would not be in a conversation to be having this conversation with her. So shut up. And then they have the little back and forth and T gonna tell her, you a non-motherfucking factor. So I see you watch Basketball Wives. You wanted a moment. You tried a lot to get a lot of moments and not one landed.
Nope.
Not one.
Nope.
Because I think she also tried to bring the Mariah, you're not medicine, Greg is the medicine. Girl, shut up. And she had a slick comment about the Rolls Royce. You jealous because you got your Mini Cooper. Oh. And honestly, Andy is a messy bitch because the next follow-up question was, why would Quad be jealous of T when Quad man bought her a Rolls Royce? And Greg probably still got that Mini Cooper. And of course, I love production because they will show that clip of that man speeding with his Mini Cooper. And then they had some more back and forths and she called Quad a Beverly Hills Hilly Billy bitch or some shit like that. You trying to call someone country Hilly Billy? Girl, do you want to go there? Do you want to go there? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, of course, Quad's sex life came up and the possibility of her being pregnant and all that stuff. You could tell our girl T was seething. But Contessa was getting a little jealous because she's like, you don't really care about the rest of our sex lives. Why are we all bothered about Quads? You know you were intrigued. And as much as Toya be Toya, I do appreciate the fact that she be calling everybody out. And we got, the little clips of her doing that. And everyone admitted that she do be calling them out. Even the the fast questions, the rapid questions that Andy asked. Oh, who should get a new stylist? T. Even though Heavenly Ass said Simone. Who's gonna lie? T. Wait, was the style? I don't know. I can't remember if the style was T. It should have been, but who was the who's gonna lie? Who's not gonna tell the truth? That was T. Then we also find out Toya got a new house. One thing about Toya, she gonna switch out them houses. Shout out to her, she gonna switch out them houses. But I did peep the little shit. No, it wasn't even. It wasn't little. It was heavy. She said, "At least I'm not moving into nobody else's house." I did cackle. I sure did. And then we see T saying how Toya instigated this war between Quad and herself. Like even Heavenly instigated that same thing. And Toya is denying it. And I'm not gonna lie, as much as T irritates me, I believe her. Because y'all did not bring this girl to the show for shits and giggles. You brought her to spite Quad. Y'all wanted to punish Quad. Let's be real. And I'm sure with y'all being on the outer Quad, you wanted someone to be all up in her face or arguing with her because y'all weren't strong enough to go against her, if we're being honest. You wanted someone who was married to her ex-husband. That's whatever. But to try and be like, no, can you show any proof? You know you weren't texting that girl or calling that girl. Y'all were in person plotting. You may not have been like, oh, you should outright go fight with her, but you instigated shit, let's be honest. But T wasn't really helping herself because if you're gonna come like at Toya like that, girl, come with receipts. You talk about, yeah, well, you did tell us we shared the same dick. Okay, any fan on the show, any fan off the show, anybody in the mama who watched the show could tell you the same shit. What is that? Is that fighting words, girl? Like I see, she came to knuck and buck. She came unprepared, and it was just sad to watch. Hopefully, she's prepared in the next 2 episodes, but for this one, she took a lot of L's for me. Like she wanted a moment and she didn't get it. So, and then Heavenly and Contessa. I don't know if they'll ever be friends. I know they were friends at one point, but whatever. Contessa said, her bringing her issue to the show really helped her and her husband. Shout out to them. Thank God for therapy. But Heavenly was saying, well, I was just telling you shouldn't have brought the shit to the show. But Contessa said it helped her. Cool. Heavenly said she's no longer going to talk about the situation. Contessa wants an apology again for another thing. Doesn't want to apologize. But now, this rumor about Daddy having a secret love child. On normal occasions, Heavenly goes to war for Daddy. You feel me? Any little thing brought up, Heavenly is loud as fuck. She went loud on this one. And the fact that, Contessa asked the group, has anyone heard the rumors about Damon? The silence was loud.
And the eyes.
So I'm gonna need Damon to step to the front. I need some things cleared up. And if there is a secret love child, I need proof. Because it can't, not Daddy. But yeah, I feel like Heavenly's response was not the normal response I expected from her. And I don't know if that means there's some truth to it or I don't know. But yeah, that I'm interested to see how that picks up on the next episode.
Me too. Ciao. She was good. A hot mess, girl, Miss Tracey. I couldn't text fast enough after watching this. I know. Right? Straight from here, Arkansas, Sweet Tea. Oh, she's from Arkansas? Yeah, he body slammed her and they both went to jail. I know, Bree just sent me the pictures. They were both arrested. See, that's bullshit. That's not that far from here, 8 hours. From Atlanta, you mean? I barely know Atlanta, child. I agree with him. Go Ninja Body Slam. Okay. So, yeah, the silence was
Done watching Married to Medicine, part 1 of the reunion, and here are my opinions that nobody asked for. For best dress, I'm gonna have to give it to Toya. I really liked her dress. I liked her hair. I liked her makeup. Toya and Quad, they was looking tea. The fact that Sweet Tea got on there and said, did she come out already? Because I want to be the last one to walk out. Girl, this just showed me everything I needed to know about you. You were not ready for this. You were sitting back at home thinking, oh, I could do this. I could do this. You can't do this. I'm sorry. You're not built for this. That's just my opinion. I forgot who said it. It had to be either Toya or Quad. But they was like, do you know where you are? And clock that. Do you know where you are? It was Toya. Do you know where you are? Clock it. The fuck?
Oh, child, you need to do your segments a little bit longer. I need more from you. By the way, the previous one, this one
for y'all. A was married to C. A did not.
Right here. I love her background pictures. Go black people. Let me see if I can stop it at a
Like
better point.
we, as a viewer, could tell
I love her hair.
that a
She has a
divorced
very healthy scalp. Since I've been making rosemary oil, I look at hair at, I mean, she's young, so it is what it is. Um, I don't know if she colors it yet, but I just love her hair, and her skin is banging. She got beautiful skin, so it is what it is. I just want to point it out. Let me see if I can point it out with the sound down. Look at her hair. And look at her skin. She's beautiful skin. And look at her background pictures. That is hot. The background pictures. Now I really need to get some black people up in my house. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do it. All right. You could see it on their faces, like sign an NDA about Dr. Hell. Y'all keep calling her Dr. Hell? Not Dr. Heavenly, but Dr. Oh, the internet. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Dr. Heavenly, also known as Dr. Hell, and her husband. Is her husband's name Damon? Is there another child out there? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Dr. Heavenly and her husband. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Dr. Heavenly and her husband are your children. They are your love. They are your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Let's lower the stage, child. Let's lower the stage. I get a household and I get a woman here. What sign is Dr. Heavenly? I get lovers. Lovers mean that he has had affairs, more than one. There was a pregnancy, period. He was even at the baby shower of the pregnancy. It is someone that he knows. This person and he goes way, way back. It's not like yesterday affair. This has been going on 4 years. And I feel like it might have been going on either since his college days or since his first year as an intern. Okay. It is giving her a headache and she's trying to find her way out of this. I get the star card. The star card. I think this woman is going to come out to the forefront. I also get that at least one of them is a little girl. I get a resounding yes. And somebody may finally walk away. There may be finally, Dr. Is it Damon? He might have been one of those type of men that said, I won't walk away until my children are grown. But then he wound up on a reality show. And now it's hard to walk away. So he's one of those guys that emotionally is in a basement like Ralph from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's emotionally in the basement. I think he's given up on Heavenly and her antics and her yelling and her screaming. And he's just not participating in this whole drama that she definitely creates. I think he is a headache for him, but it's only because they've been on a reality show and it does make money that I feel like she might have said to him, after everything you've done to me, this is for me. Like, you have to give me this. This is for me after everything that you have uh, done to my family. Um, I think the little girl's a little grown now. I don't think these are babies. I think the little girl is like maybe 12-ish, 13, 14, 15-ish. But I also have to tell you, it feels like there's more than one. Feels like there's more than one. I also think that there's, call me crazy, but something's not right here. I thought Heavenly's oldest is not Damon's child. So I'm kind of questioning whether or not Heavenly has had affairs, because I thought they were together since childhood or since college days or something. That's childhood to me. Um, it's an old fashioned relationship, an old fashioned Southern relationship where you stay even if it's the worst experience. So it kind of makes more sense to me why Heavenly's always screaming, right? Because there's so much pain, so much hurt. She's quick to point out other people's issues and dramas when she's projecting. Heavenly, your man is not only a cheater, it's almost like he's had two wives. And somehow you bullied the other woman. Somehow she got bullied and you have fear of her. She has fear of you. And Dr. Damon has been telling the other woman, like, shh, 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 I'll always take care of you. Shush. I'll always take care of you. Mariah tried to bring it out, but since Dr. Heavenly was a favorite, they got rid of Mariah. But I wish Mariah would have stood 10 toes down, um, and explained to us that that's why she got kicked off for exposing Dr. Damon and all. There might have been different NDAs in the past, or maybe, I think I get it. Maybe as a producer, she was not allowed to reveal that because it was too intimate of information. It's like insider trading, right? So maybe as a producer, as a creator of the show, as the owner of the show, maybe Mariah did herself in because she had more intimate information. She was not just talent. And that's how Mariah got kicked off the show. Or I believe they brought out her contract, is what I believe. But I still would have been messy, but most likely her contract said you cannot speak on it, because she actually has never spoke on it ever again since then, unless y'all find something to tell me otherwise, but I don't think she's ever spoken on it. Dr. Damon has not only had an affair, he's had two wives, basically. Captain's Paradise. A wife in America and a wife in Tahiti or Tahiti. Yeah, he's a cheater. And Dr. Hell, you've been covering up this man and his second family for years. You're both disgusting people. And the reason why I think you're disgusting, Dr. Hell, is because you created that YouTube channel to talk about everybody. The very thing that Mariah got kicked off for, you have taken up that torch and you have used it against everyone. The only difference is that you are never, ever have been the creator of that show. But you took the same mode of operating as Mariah did. The roost is coming home, Dr. Hell. You are deplorable. You and your husband. That would be a good storyline. We had trouble in our marriage. We got through it, and we're doing good as a blended family. Okay, Damon and Simon. Oh, there's yeah, yeah. Hi, Colton. How are you? All the children are Damon's children. She did reveal that she trapped him. They got pregnant before they got married. I see. Maybe some of those kids need to be DNA tested because there's the oldest child is never been seen hardly, and I think the oldest child needs to have a DNA test. Yeah, she said she ain't going nowhere if she found out her man cheated, and he's cheating. Dr. Heavenly told Contessa, if you're gonna stay, shut the hell up. Talking about it. So yeah, damn, that's that old woman mentality. Damn. She's a Scorpio. Well, Scorpios will catch revenge though, so I can tell you that Dr. Damon took hell because they will catch revenge. Believe it or not, Tamo has beautiful black art pictures. Just make sure you size them right. Oh, thank you. I love knowing that. You could see it on the, okay, all right. Oh, I heard he was, oh, I'm not even posting that one deep. I can't. Does she get along with her sister? Ugh, that makes me want to throw up. But it's possible, right? It's possible. Maybe he liked her sister better. I don't know. I'm not. It's disgusting. Oh man, I didn't bring my cards. I got to get up, guys. Up. If I don't do nothing else on these damn shows, I will get the fuck up. I ain't got to be accurate, but I will get up. So let me finish watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. But what a boring fake show. My God, where is Phaedra? Bring Phaedra back. Bring Phaedra back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh my God. She up there messing with these people at Married to the Medicine. It's like, damn. Oh, it's just so annoying. All right. What time is it? Because I'm getting tired now. Oh, it's 10:20? Oh no. I like to do a wosa. Wait, what did you say? Just chill? Is that who said that? Who gave me that? Who said just chill? Who gave me just chill? That's a good one. So wait. So I'm looking for a phrase that's common, but if somebody says it to you, you might slap a bitch, right? So like calm down, right? Like calm down is one of those phrases where you're like, don't tell me to calm down. Like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Let's chill. That was you? Or one deep? One deep. I gotta post it. One deep, because I'll just forget it. One deep said, let's chill. Okay, let's leave it at that. Any others, guys? Post in a comment if there's a phrasing that somebody says to you that you're like, mm, don't do that. Right side up storyteller. When Heavenly does her podcast, she is spewing all the anger out that she can no longer give to Damon. She's a storyteller and she's a liar. Ability to experience and express life through YouTube. She is dramatic. She adds to it. She's a liar. And she's pathetic. All the above. Okay, so one deep said let's chill. Okay, got it. Anything else, guys? Let me know in the comments. And if anybody wants a reading with me, 213-558-7408. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. Please, I did Venus retrograde for Earth, Fire, Air. Water is next. Yes, water is next. So, oh, somebody else said Dr. Hell. I thought it was a great AKA. Relax. Relax. Yes. How about shush? Shush. How about quiet? What do you guys think? If somebody says to you, quiet. How about, oh wait, here's a good one. Help me with the phrasing because I might have it wrong. How about leave it alone? What do you think? How about leave it alone? Breathe. Breathe. Oh my God, it is what it is. Yes. Oh, that's it. Just hush. That's it. I was looking for something that I like quiet, like just hush. Okay. Oh, these are good. Chill out. That's what I was looking for. Let's chill out. Okay. The combination of the two. You guys are good. These are good. Okay. Nice. I love these so much. Okay. You see the wheels turning, right? This is the psychotic side of me, not the psychic side, the psychotic side where I'm like, got it. The mastermind is working. This is the Elon Musk. Huh. Yeah. Oh my God, not today. Love it. Love it. Let it go. Let it go. So if it's not let it go, because that might have copyright issues. What if it's, what's another phrasing for let it go? What did I just say? No, that also might have copyright issues. Oh, Jasmine. So if somebody were to say to you, calm down, that would piss you off. So I'm looking for phrasing that would normally piss you off. Like, calm down. So we have some good ones, right? We have some good ones. Hold on. We have some good ones. So we have a seat. Sit down. Sit down might be like the right phrasing. You just like your mother? Why would that bother you? That's when y'all know each other in the neighborhood. Ain't nobody ever said to me, "You're just like your mother." It never happened to me. We have some good ones. Not today. I like that. I do like let it go, but it might have some copyright issues. So what's another way to phrase let it go? Chill out. Just hush. I love that. It is what it is. I think this is my favorite so far. Breathe. Relax. Oh, I like relax over let it go. I think I like that better. Um, let's chill from one deep. Anything else? Going back, going back. Did I miss anybody saying it? By the way, Dr. Heavenly is a shadow Scorpio. She is not healed. Um, just cease for a bit. Leave it alone. Whatever. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, if somebody says to me, whatever, I'm like this. Release is a good one. I definitely know what to do with release. Watch your mouth, fix your tone. That's a mama talking to a child. Oh no, I'm talking about adult stuff. All right. Yep, calm down makes me mad because I'm going to come up and hit you. We are not violent on this channel, but we could be. We could be. Child. It's not that serious. Like, please don't say this to me because, never mind. You do too much. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Hi, soul sister. Didn't even see you there. I kind of like release. Release feels good. All right, guys. So far, the winners are uh, let's chill out, just breathe, and release. Jasmine, do you have anything? Girl, I grew up with that. Why did my mama tell me you think the world revolves around you? Why did my mama tell me that? I was the quietest one in the room. I don't remember being self absorbed when I was a kid, but my mama sure kept saying it. I think she read it somewhere and decided that's who I was. I was 8, woman. Not today. That's a good one too. I don't know why I like that one. What's hush? I like hush. Okay. Relax. Release. I got separate from relax. Separate. Hush. All right. Breathe. So these are my top. Breathe. Relax. Hush. I think I'm going to change this to chill. I think I'm going to change it to one word because I got less chill and I got chill out. Chill. Let it go is the same as something else. I forgot. Whatever. Kind of like that too. I do like leave it alone. I do like that. I'm going to figure out how to use that, Jasmine. Thank you. I do like it's not that serious. It's you. Oh, as you said that, that kind of hurt my feelings. As you said it, it hurt my feelings. Oh my God. Look what Bree said. Oh my God, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but I'm not sure what we're doing. I just got on. Oh no, I'm not talking about you. No. But you understood because you gave me an answer. I love not today. That's because you're ready to fight, Georgia Beach. Who you kidding? Incognito. Incognito. This sound like Brooklyn. You playing with me, right? That is so Brooklyn. Oh my God. Take a chill pill. I think chill is the key word. But release is a really good one. All right, guys. I got what I needed. And thank you. I love you all. We got everything we needed. The final outcome. Dr. Heavenly, you're such a liar. And I wish you well. Because karma's coming for you. Whatever you put out there, karma's coming for you. Bye, 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 bye. I'm a work in progress. You're so funny. All right, guys. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light Take greetings to rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.